Well, it's been somewhat of a false start for Pohang Steelers, having had their second round fixture postponed last weekend. Manager Park Tae-ha has instead had 2 weeks to work on his side's approach following their 1-1 draw away to Incheon Sangmu on opening day. A look at the lineups then for the home side. In goal for the Steelers this afternoon is Hwang In-jae. Along the back, Oh Jong-won, Han Hyun-seo, captain John Min-kwan and Kang Min-jun. In midfield, Kim Dong-jin and Lee Chang-woo sit in front of the defence, while Juninho Rocha, Kento Nishida and Kim In-sung are positioned ahead of them. And leading the attack for the hosts, Lee Ho-jae. There are 4 changes to report to the starting 11 that lined up against Incheon Sangmu back in round 1. Manager Park Tae-ha's hand was forced with the suspension of Park Chan-young, bringing in Han Hyun-seo. Elsewhere though, Hwang Seung, Ki Sung-young and Hwang Jae-hwan all make way for Lee Chang-woo, Kim Dong-jin and Kim In-sung. Well, the manager has had an additional week to fine-tune his team and likely felt they needed more control in the central third, especially as they continue to come to grips with the off-season sale of Obadan, who was such a pivotal figure here. In net for Incheon United, as always, is Kim Dong-hyun. Along the back, Lee Ju-young, Hwan Ibitha, Kim Gon-hee, Kim Min-jun. Kim Min-jun rather. In midfield, it's a midfield 4 comprised of Jong Tae-in, Seo Jae-min, Captain Lee Myung-joo and Jisoo Fernandez, while leading the front line again it's Oh Hoo-sung and Stefan Magosa. There are 0 changes to Yoon Jong-hwan's Incheon side despite their 3-2 loss to Gwangju FC last week, a result in which they had plenty of possession and created several opportunities, but ultimately came away empty-handed. The manager feeling no overhaul is needed though, as his Incheon team get to grips once more with top-flight football. And we get things underway here in Pohang. Pohang Steelers kicking from left to right in their home red and black. Someone sends it forward. Kim In-sung. Kim In-sung just going slightly too early there. And ball fired forward, dealt with by the Incheon back line. Pohang continued to press, however. Incheon haven't cleared it. And now Pohang regain possession. Ball in. And Kento Nishida gets it under the goalkeeper. Incheon scrambled to clear, and it's a Pohang corner. Just another look at it. A good ball over to find Kento Nishida. And Juninho. Pohang attack again here. Lee Ho-jae gets the shot away. Straight at the goalkeeper, however. Incheon managing to keep control of it in the centre of the park. Now they have a chance to break once more. Out wide to Jisoo Fernandez. Crosses it in. It's cleared by John Min-kwan. Incheon take the throw quickly. Ball sent back in again once more. It's a good header. Jong Tae-in just wide of the mark. Incheon's first real opportunity of the game. It's a good ball in. It's a good run by Jong Tae-in, just cannot direct it goalwards. Won back by Jisoo Fernandez. Incheon with a good opportunity here. Instead the ball wide of the mark. Jisoo Fernandez just nips in and takes the pass from Oh Jong-won. Either side really posing much of a threat to the other. You'd say Incheon's probably had the best opportunities thus far, however. They could have another one here. the attack. Ball laid off to Jerso, who sends it across goal. Pohang forced into making a clearance. Well, there was a good countering move from the away side. A good ball laid off to Jerso. Dangerous one. Foul by Chongtian on Juninho. Russia really having a bit of a rough time down that right channel. Chongtian going into the book. First booking of the day. All dealt with by the Incheon defence. Stefan Magosa clears it upfield. Jerso Fernandez trying to beat the keeper to it. Keeper well off his line here. But Jerso Fernandez is able to keep it in play. Takes the throw quickly. The keeper's still not back. Pohang managed to regather themselves. Ball in, however. Incheon still in possession. Chongtian. Ball back over, and the header is just wide of the mark, but it's gathered by goalkeeper Hwang In-jae. Laid off to Kam Min-jung. Kam Min-jung with a shot from range. Hits a body on the way through, and Incheon easily deal with it. Jerso Fernandez now. Looking for a chance to counter, but his teammates aren't quick enough. Does win a free kick, however. Magosa wins it. Gets the shot away. Hwang In-jae saves it. Magosa still. Magosa! Referee has already blown his whistle. Somewhat muted celebrations, but Incheon are celebrating. It's a good ball through to Stefan Magosa. It looks like he's initially lost it, but he remains persistent. His first shot saved by Hwang In-jae, but he takes it round the goalkeeper and then converts from the narrow angle. His second of the season. He's put Incheon ahead on the brink of half-time. Referee calls time on the first half here in the Steelyard. It's been a match that has gradually grown to life, with both sides finding opportunities towards the end of the 45. However, it was the visitors, through a persistent Stefan Magosa, who eventually capitalised, the striker converting coolly in the 42nd minute. At the break, it's Pohang Steelers 0, Incheon United 1. Welcome back to Pohang Steelyard, where the score is Pohang Steelers 0, Incheon United 1, in this Hana Bank K-League 1 round 3 fixture. Well, it was a fairly even affair that came to life towards the end of the first half. Stefan Magosa's persistence breaking the deadlock 3 minutes before the break. The hosts have struggled to threaten thus far, unable to find ways beyond an organised Incheon backline. Well, they've also been susceptible to the visitors' counter. George Teixeira, Iho-jae! An instant reply! It was a good throw in. George Teixeira, who has just come off the bench for Pohang Steelers at the break, flicking it on. And Iho-jae there to pounce, there to capitalise, there to put Pohang back on level footing. Iho-jae winning the ball back from Pohang. Ball fired in over the head of everyone, however. Clear and have a chance to counter if they're quick. Oh Song on the ball now. He's got Jerso Fernandez going to be running ahead of him. Oh Song doesn't release it. Does now. Jerso! Inches wide for Jerso Fernandez. Incheon to take for the Steelers. Fired in, headed clear by Hwang In-beaten, but Pohang still have it. It's a shot from outside of the box. Danger still not dead. Incheon eventually clear. Leitman has his flag up for offside. Magosa. Still Magosa. Magosa! Crossbar for the Incheon striker. Almost a sensational reply. Pohang's equaliser. Look once more at this chance. Magosa brings it forward, waits for the opportunity to arise, unleashes it well beyond Hwang In-jae. And it'll be Kim Dong-jin who's coming off. Oh, Jakob Franziska sends the ball through to Magosa, who backheels it to Jerso, whose shot is saved by Hwang In-jae. But another look at this Incheon chance. Incheon Young with the ball through to Steph Magosa, and he knows just where Jerso is. Those couple of seasons of understanding paying dividends. However, he's unable to send his shot beyond Hwang In-jae. Sent in. Incheon clear. It's a foul and free kick to Incheon. Foul on the goalkeeper. Jerso now for Incheon. Still Jerso Fernandez. Lays it off to Magosa. Magosa takes a shot. And agonisingly over for the striker. Did look like Hwang In-jae would have it covered. Franziska for Pohang. Gets a shot away, unable to keep it down, however, and it ends up in the stands behind. Well, it's Jerso Fernandez coming off for Incheon, one of their more influential players this afternoon. And it's Wanderson on for Pohang Steelers. Severity of the foul. No red card, the decision. Fired in, headed clear by Pohang. Min-jun on the ball now, trying to bring it forward, still going. Min-jun sends the ball across, looking for Wanderson. And some of his first touches of the ball since February last year. Goes to Scherer. Wanderson. Myeong-sun sends the ball over to the left. It's found Oh-Song. Good position. Oh-Song is dispossessed. Pohang with a chance to counter. Steph Magosa wins it back. Incheon with an opportunity here. Shot from afar. Oh-Song. And the referee brings things to an end here in the Steel Yard. An end-to-end second half from the off. Iho-jae finding the equaliser to Steph Magosa's first half opener. Both sides with chances to take all 3 points, and both would have been deserving, yet they'll have to settle for a share of the spoils. It ends Pohang Steelers 1, Incheon United 1.